Welcome, aspirants. Today, we're breaking down a huge topic, the World Economic Forum's playbook on using artificial intelligence to completely transform Indian agriculture. Now, this is an absolutely critical subject for your exams, so let's jump right in.
Okay, here's our game plan. We're going to start with the core problem, the big challenge facing farming in India. Then, we'll look at the cool AI solutions already being used. We'll break down the official framework, and you'll want to remember this one. Then see who needs to do what to make it all happen. And of course, we'll wrap it all up with a consolidated summary for your revision.
All right, first up, let's get our heads around the fundamental paradox that's at the heart of Indian agriculture today.
Now, this right here tells a massive story. Just look at that disparity. Agriculture employs nearly half of our entire population, but it contributes less than a fifth to the GDP. That huge imbalance points directly to low productivity and, you guessed it, really low income for farmers.
And when you dig in, the picture gets even clearer. These are the key pressures you need to mention in your mains answers. We're talking about massive debt, over half of all farming households, degraded soil, and the ever-present threat of climate change, which could decimate yields. It's a tough situation.
So that's the problem. The big question is, how can technology even begin to address these deep-rooted issues?
Can AI really be the game changer here? Is it the catalyst for India's next big agricultural revolution? Well, instead of just talking about it, let's look at the actual evidence from the field, because it's pretty powerful.
So check this out. In a real-world pilot project in Telangana called Sagu Bagu, farmers saw a significant 21% jump in their crop yields. That's huge.
And get this, they also managed to cut down on expensive stuff like fertilizers and pesticides by about 9%.
So, what does this all mean? Well, it comes down to the most crucial point: more money in their pockets. This led to a tangible increase in profit, averaging about $800 more per acre. For farmers earning less than $1,500 a year, that is absolutely life-changing.
So how exactly does this work? Let's break it down. First, AI shifts crop planning from being reactive to predictive. You know how it goes. Farmers plant tomatoes because they sold well last season, and suddenly there's a glut and prices crash. AI looks at soil, weather, and actual market demand to help them plant what's smart, not just what was good last year.
Then there's soil health. This is a huge leap. Traditionally, you'd wait forever for a lab test. I mean, think about it. Only 8,000 labs for 150 million farmers. It's almost impossible. With AI, you can get instant analysis right there on the farm, telling you exactly what your soil needs.
Pest control is another game changer. Instead of reacting after pests have already caused damage, AI gives early warnings. Now, pests cause an estimated $36 billion in losses every year in India. So being proactive, not reactive, is critical.
And finally, getting the produce to market. AI-powered marketplaces connect farmers directly to buyers. No more relying on intermediaries who take a cut. You get transparent pricing, instant quality checks. It directly tackles distressed selling and gives farmers a fair shot.
So, these individual solutions are amazing, but how do you take something that works in one state and scale it up for the entire country? Well, that brings us to a concept that is extremely important from an exam perspective, the official Impact AI framework.
You are going to want to remember this full form. It's a mouthful. Inclusive multi-stakeholder pathway for the accelerated convergence of AI technologies. Put simply, Impact AI is the strategic blueprint. It's designed to stop everyone from running in different directions and instead harmonize all the efforts to get this done right.
The whole framework stands on 3 pillars, and to help you remember them for your exams, here's a simple contextual mnemonic. Every crop delivers value. That's enable, create, and deliver. The first pillar, enable, is all about the government's role. They have to create the foundation. Think of it like they're building the digital highways. That's things like the AgriStack and the Agriculture Data Exchange, or ADEX, and then they set the rules of the road for how everyone uses them. Pillar number 2 is create. This is where the innovators come in, the startups, the tech industry. Their job is to build and test the actual AI tools. They do this in controlled sandboxes to make sure the tech is reliable. And they run pilots to prove it works and build trust with farmers. And finally, pillar 3 is deliver. This is the crucial last mile. It's all about making sure these brilliant AI solutions actually reach the farmer. This means empowering the 200,000 extension workers on the ground, integrating with platforms like ODNC,
and creating feedback loops so the AI just keeps getting smarter.
Now, a framework like this can't succeed in a silo. It needs everyone working together. It absolutely requires coordinated action from all the key players.
In this table lays it out perfectly. The government sets the stage. The AI industry and startups build the amazing tools, and our academic and research institutions act as the referees, making sure everything is done ethically and effectively. Each one has a critical role to play.
Okay, let's bring it all home. We're going to consolidate everything into one single high-yield slide. This is your screenshot moment. Get ready for some last-minute revision fuel.
So, to recap, the crucial points are these specific data points. Remember the GDP versus employment gap, and know the fantastic results from the Sagu-Bagu pilot. You must remember the full name of the Impact AI framework and its 3 pillars. Remember our mnemonic, every crop delivers. And finally, be comfortable with the key jargon, DPI, AgriStack, 8X, and ONDC. This is the stuff that makes for a top-tier answer.
And this leaves us with the final thought, a crucial question to ponder for your analytical answers. As we build this incredible AI-driven ecosystem, what new challenges are we creating? Things like data privacy, digital literacy for farmers, and even algorithmic bias. How do we make sure this revolution lifts up every single farmer and doesn't leave anyone behind? That's the next big frontier.